you're saying 100% this phone is now covered.
Yep, 120% even.
All right, because, you know, I want to make sure, because this glass on glass phone, I want to make sure it's covered, because this phone is very slippery, and I've been debating, should I keep the Nexus?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very nice phone, but...
Nice phone, to be honest with you.
Say that again?
I said a Note 5 is a pretty nice phone from what I've been told. I played with it a little bit myself. It seems pretty nice.
Yeah, it seems really nice, but that's why I said, you know what, let me make sure the insurance is on it, because this phone is very delicate. So you're saying I'm 120% covered.
100%, man. Yeah, you're good to go. Sounds good, man. Everything else looks great on your account then, and you have a great rest of your weekend, all right?
All right, thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, Travis.
So, I was on the phone with T-Mobile. My phone, my Note 5, 100% covered. So, what I got here is Supcase. This is a waterproof case from Supcase, and you can see it right there. So Supcase, I've ordered cases from them before. They work pretty good, and this case might be the case I'm most impressed by. This is a waterproof case. So I'm gonna prove, is it really waterproof, by sacrificing my Note 5. Now, show you guys real quick. The Note 5 works. It works. It scrolls. All right, so it works. So why am I using gloves? Because we're gonna play around with some water, and a gorgeous phone like this, you don't want to get messed up with fingerprints. So basically, this is how you install it. It's a tight fit. You put in the screen part first, and then you push it in the rest of the device, the rest of the case. So let me just tell you guys, I'm feeling the phone, but like I said in my other video, you gotta check out my other video. I don't feel you getting 4 gigs of RAM to play with. Now, you got 4 gigs of RAM, but you don't necessarily have 4 gigs of RAM to play with. Not an easy case to get on, because it's a waterproof case. So you gotta check out that other video. All right, I'm struggling here, guys, to get this last corner in. So it's either I'm doing it wrong or I'm just having issues, but I gotta make sure this is 100% sealed before I do anything. All right, this particular Supcase, you can switch out the backs. So you just take off this back piece right here, and you could switch it up by putting, you can put the silver on. So I'm gonna put the silver on just to show you guys, and you can see it's rubberized all over. So taking this back piece off is not gonna affect the waterproofing and stuff like that. So if I don't even put this on properly, I think we'll still be okay. Now it got the flaps right here, and it has a little bit of a guard. Oh, I gotta make sure this is closed. Okay, here's a flap protecting the S Pen, so I gotta make sure that's closed. Here's a little grill part for the speaker. I gotta make sure that's tight. So I gotta make sure these things are sealed. So I'm pushing it in, making sure it's really shut, and your camera is well protected, the flash protected, all these buttons are protected. Up here in the front, the sensors and the front facing camera is protected. All right, so just have to push in this one thing right here. So, and up here is well protected. All right, guys, so I have to do editing for this because it's taking me too long to put on the case and make sure everything's sealed. So even though I didn't want to do editing, I got to do editing. So I'm just double checking because I can't afford to lose $900, because even though it's insured, I don't think it's insured for water damage. All right, so it's sealed. It's sealed. I'm going to keep the phone right in here, and I am going to pour water all over, and let's see if it works. So I'm going to cross my fingers, and let's see if it works. So I'm pouring water all over. I'm doing the whole bottle. So there you go. I'm not going to submerge it. Seems like it still works. Seems like nothing is wet. Seems like it's good. Alright, what the hell? It 100% worked. Supcase, you did a good job. But let me dry it off and see if any residual damage. That's one of the reasons why I have the towel. So, drying it off. So, a lot of you guys saying, oh, it's not waterproof, this and that. Hey, you get a waterproof case, like what Supcase got here, and you're good to go. So, we're going to take all this stuff off and see, and make sure the phone is not damaged. So what I find with this phone, the screen is very sensitive. So you see the screen, just by a little tap, it's gonna do things. Alright, so it got a little wet inside. It got a little wet inside. But let's see if that's enough to damage the phone. Let me take off the glove. Wiping it down. You gotta have your rags ready for this. For this, you gotta have your rags ready, because this phone is a fingerprint magnet. So you can see right there, no damage. Fingerprint sensor, that's a go. Let me just pause the music. We're gonna see right here. Everything works. The speaker. I'm just going anywhere. Alright. So that works. Speaker works. You can see the screen works. What else? Oh, let me see if the mic work. Okay, Google. What's the weather today?
Today's forecast for Brooklyn is 77 degrees and clear.
Alright, so that works. The volume button worked. Everything works. There's no water. There's no water right here in the camera. There's no water. The speaker works. No water. We ain't hear no distortion. Everything works. So guess what? Supcase, you did it. We had a little bit of leakage inside. A little bit. So it can't stay submerged for long. But you can see if you dropped it in your toilet, it will survive because you took it out real quick. So I wouldn't recommend you leave it in water. I wouldn't recommend you go swimming with it. But if it gets wet in the rain, you're fine. If it gets wet, drops in the toilet, pick it up, and you're on the go. But make sure everything is sealed. Make sure these covers are covered. Period. So with that, guys, hey, see you guys in the next one. Supcase, you got a winner right here with this case. Definite winner. So, see you guys in the next one.